So I'm gonna pull an oracle card for some extra guidance. I feel a little better after doing my meditation. My meditation was a little bit harder to do today because my stomach was growled, like empty. And yesterday I actually had some, how do I describe it? I didn't have an anxiety attack, but I was high on anxiety because my body was feeling weird. It was doing, like, my left arm was hurting and my stomach was hurting. First of all, I have a lot of dietary restrictions. I'm vegan. Well, that's a choice. But I'm gluten-free, which isn't a choice because I'm gluten intolerant, so I have to avoid gluten. I also have some allergies where I have to carry around an EpiPen, which makes it kind of difficult to, like, be able to, like, I have to really be careful about what I eat, and I have to look at, like, to make sure it's not made in a facility. Well, actually, I don't know why I'm acting like I can't say it. I have an allergy to nuts, peanuts, and tree nuts, all nuts. So yeah, and then I also struggle with some, like, I feel like I have, like, gastro issues, like overproduction of acid in my body, or gastro issues, which I know where it stems from. I am obsessed with potatoes and bread, even though it's gluten-free. I just know that I need to eat more raw foods, and my mom has been trying to help me get on a raw diet where I'm eating more salads and I'm eating a lot more fruits that hold water and all this stuff. So it's like I know what I need, but when I tend to neglect my body talks to me, and it's been doing that way more now that I have been on my spiritual journey and trying to connect with my body more. My body is definitely, it's like the more I'm starting to connect to my body, the more my body is, like, talking to me. And I'm like, girl, okay. Like, and she'd be like, and my body is like, now that you know, you have no excuses, girl, okay? So it's just crazy. Okay, I don't know. Something just came out. I don't know if it was right for it. Spirit guides, what's my message for today? Any guidance I need? Any reminders? It is February 1st. Wow. Just like that, my birthday month is over. I did have a good birthday. I turned 20. Oh my gosh, I turned 28. I know, I look young. I turned 28 on January 24th. I am an Aquarius, Pisces rising, Aries moon. Man. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for February. I'm excited for Pisces season, being a Pisces rising. Although I do have a Saturn in Pisces, so I don't know. But yeah, any guidance I need today? Oh, I gotta talk to you guys about the card that I received yesterday and update you on how that went. But yesterday, yeah, I was going through some high anxiety. I was trying to focus on meditating and not, like, think of the worst case scenario, and definitely not look up things when my left arm was, like, throbbing a little bit at the top, and, like, I was like, oh gosh, I feel like things are okay. Let me focus. Spirit guys, it's my message. Okay, thank you. Okay, all right, I have 2 cards today because one came out randomly. Sometimes with cards, I don't know, like, if it comes out faster than I thought I was ready for it to come out, I always feel like, I don't know if that's, like, if that was a mistake. But there's no coincidence, are there? I don't know. Sometimes, a lot of times not. Okay, so we're gonna get into these cards. Should I read these cards first? Actually, first, I'm gonna tell you guys about the card that I received yesterday. remember if you guys watched yesterday's morning ritual, I received a card called Stay in Your Own Skin. If you want to know more about that, you can look at the yesterday's episode, I guess, video. But yeah, I was pretty much saying like when you're an intuitive person, when you're an empath, sometimes you can easily take in the energy of other people's and like hold their own, like whatever they're going through, and it can negatively affect you because you're taking on someone else's energy, you're taking on someone else's emotions, you're taking on someone else's problems and making it your own. And it's like affecting your body because as an empath, we can feel other people's, energies and stuff. So, yeah, so yesterday I was kind of like thinking like, well, who that, like, I was just like, oh, that's interesting. Like, I don't know, how's that going to play out for me? And I should have known my amazing boyfriend, which, by the way, if you guys watch any of my previous videos, you guys have to watch all my videos. I only post clips on here, but we're doing amazing. I think, yeah, we're doing, I was going to say, I think we're like, I mean, I know relationships have their like ups and downs, but yeah, like, anyways, that's a whole nother thing, but we're doing amazing. But anyways, yeah, today or yesterday, he works from home, so, me being a Pisces rising, and I guess just like knowing your partner, I am very sensitive to his like energy, and he has strong energy. He's a Scorpio, okay? So anybody who knows a Scorpio knows what I'm talking about. I can sense when he's like off, like even by the like 1% off, let alone like not doing okay or like stress. It's like I could feel like I can't even be in the same room because his energy is so like strong. And it's strong if it's really good, but it's strong if it's not good. But anyways, yeah, so I could sense that he was like stressed at work. So usually I would try to go and, comfort him or ask him if he needs to vent or like include myself in it, even when he didn't ask. That's maybe another Pisces rising thing. Like I can sense when people like are not doing okay. So I feel like it's my job to like go and like check on them, but then that's also like me entering that energy bubble, like, and that's me making their problems. I mean, I guess it's different if people ask like or say could reach out to me, but because like I said, I can sense people's energy or what people are maybe going through or just a change without them even saying anything. So then I'm like, the intuitive part of me is like, okay, I know I can tell something's off, like, But anyways, that I feel like when I do that, my energy's wide open and I'm able to like take on, like, what is it? I unintentionally open myself up to getting their energy. I don't know, something like that. So anyways, the point is, yesterday I sensed that, and also yesterday my boyfriend's back was hurting because of something he did when he was working out, and I was like, at first I was like recommending him have this like little roller ball, this little corks roller. I don't even know what to call it, but it's like when you roll your body on it and it stretches out. Yeah, so yeah, I was suggesting that for him, but the roller ball thing, the roller cork, the roller, whatever you freaking call the thing, is small. So he was just like telling me like, oh, well, it's too small, like my back is hurt. He was giving me excuses, and I was like, normally I would just be like trying to come up with all the ideas and convince him to try it, but I remembered what the card said, so I just made my suggestion, and I just left it at that. And then also like, but it's funny because yesterday he just kept complaining about it, and I'm just like, in my mind I'm like, dude, try the thing that I told you to do. And it's like, and I would like be persistent usually, but yesterday I was just like, I'm just gonna let him complain. I'm just, and then but anyways, throughout the day, because we both work at home, I decided to like stay, like focus on myself. Like I didn't go down there to check on him, even though I could sense the energy, especially when I was like near his office area. I don't know. So I just noticed I like kept to myself. That's the best way to put it. Um, while we both were working yesterday. And yeah, and like I even ended up going for a walk, which I usually do with him and my dog, but I did it by myself. And I yeah, I just feel like I really like I really stayed in my own skin and did my best to not absorb any other energies that was going on. And it worked out because after work, after my boyfriend finished work, I think he was able to like help him, do his self-care after. And then we came together later in the day, and I could sense the relief that he felt after he's able, like after finishing work or whatever, and his like energy felt like better. And then yeah, we just ended up talking about the blah 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 today and stuff. So yeah, so that was the nice part of the day. But also yesterday I ended up having a little anxiety, high anxiety kind of scare, I guess you would say, because like I was experiencing things in my body that I started to be fearful of because I decided to look it up, and it just didn't go well. So I had like a little not anxiety attack, which I've had in the past, but I've just had like high anxiety. I tried to meditate for like a quick 5 minutes, but then I kept feeling the sensation. It was like in my arm, like right here, like in my upper arm. And the things that I read about it, it's like the worst case scenario. And then like, I know I have gastro issues. Like I have some issues with my stomach sometimes if I go without eating too long. And I think it's just overproduction of acid. I don't know. I haven't went to the doctor for it yet. I've been trying to self-treat it, which I know everybody has their own opinions about. But I am not against, like I am more holistic. I try to merge both. I try to like focus, do the holistic approach, not for too long, but like I always give myself like a week. I'm gonna do this and see how my body reacts. If after that week I'm still feeling this way, then I'm gonna go to the doctor. But usually I'm able to like heal myself, or with my own things. I wouldn't recommend this for everybody. Obviously, everybody does their own things with their body. I haven't really had any like major health issues in the past, but yeah, for me it's always about like the foods that I eat is very important for me, and if I fall off on it, my body will let me know. So anyways, I just had a little scare, and I kind of like that kind of, I won't say ruined my night, but affected my night. I ended up calling my mom for comfort because she's my Virgo mom, of course, like the go-to person when you need some good practical advice, and like caring, and all the things. So yeah, my mom helped calm me down, and reminded me that I need to feed myself better and drink more water and blah blah blah, doing the things that a mom does. But anyways, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that. I thought that was like a good little note. Sometimes you receive a card and you never really like, it may not resonate with you at that moment, but usually it does. It plays out in some way. All right, the next thing, I was gonna show you guys what my astrology said yesterday. We'll have to do that at another time. Okay, so now the smoke is smoking. All right, so we're gonna look at the cards. Okay, card number 1. Oh, are you serious? Card card number 1 is Downtime. This card, man, this card is telling me, it's literally this card is that like pretty much saying like, girl, you've been working a lot, you need to like have some downtime. And I don't like downtime because I'm a work obsessed person. Especially when it's doing something that I love, like this. Like, I just could do this all day, but clearly, if you, like, situation that happened yesterday, it can negatively affect me. But anyways. Oh, and walk it off. Okay. I've received this too when I'm, like, hiding in emotions, and I'm starting to worry, and my mind is, like, making me worry. I've received this card like before, and this is comforting to know because it's like a reminder, like, you're okay, just like walk it off. It's not as extreme as you think that it is. I mean, it is important, like, as far as like focusing on my body, but like it's like walking off your feelings, your emotions. But anyways, let's read. Oh gosh, this Downtime. If anybody, okay, anyways, we're just gonna, I'm actually really chilly too. Am I gonna, I was gonna go get my cover. I'll wait. Okay, number 3. Oh gosh, this, okay, my camera's about to run out of space. 1 second. Okay. Alright, I had to make some more space on my phone. My phone got full. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was supposed to be reading what it says, but okay, I'm gonna talk to you guys after. There's a couple more things I wanted to say, but okay, let's read. And obviously, if this message resonates with you too, then that's great. Take what resonates and leave the rest, as always. Okay, it says, to tune into your intuitive and psychic vibes, it is essential to step away from the hustle and bustle of the world from time to time. Man, the truth hurts, doesn't it? Man, okay, my guides, they're like, girl, you need to take a break, okay? Like, yesterday's body situation, my body scare situation, just reminded me that, okay, like, I know I've been needing to go to the grocery store, and I've been kind of putting it off for a couple of days, and, like, okay, anyways, as a 6th sensory intuitive person, start appreciating the importance of refreshing your body, mind, and spirit by scheduling freaking downtime. My mom would love to hear this card. She's always telling me that I need to relax, I need to enjoy life. I work too much, much, and I'm obsessed with work, okay? Oh, I wanted to say, okay, I'm a Capricorn Mercury. I was also born in a Capricorn on a Mercury retrograde. So natally, I have Mercury in Capricorn retrograde. Or Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is my, like, natal. And I just had the epiphany. I realized yesterday, one of the reasons, something that connects or makes sense astrologically is like the fact that I literally think about work like obsessively all the time is like I think about work all the time. That's literally what's always going on in my mind. And then I yesterday I was just like, I have a Capricorn Mercury. Capricorn is very focused on work and building structures and working on their goals for their future and everything like that. And I'm like, no wonder I'm always so focused on work. Like, it's also Capricorn ties into business and stuff like that. And I'm always focused on work, especially when especially like working for myself, and working on my dreams or working towards my goals. Like can be very obsessive when it comes to that, which makes sense because I have some things in my chart that ties into that as well. But yeah, and then I'm also like always revising, rechecking, replanning, which is also very like Mercury retrograde as well, like the fact that I was born in a Mercury retrograde. So yeah, I just kind of like thought about that. I was like, so I don't know if anybody has Capricorn Mercury as well. Do you like overly obsess about your goals and your plans and working and setting routines and all the stuff like that? Like, it's a great thing. It's a gift and not, I won't say curse, but it has its pros and its cons. Okay. Anyways, and yeah, also I do remember them saying like, as being a Capricorn, Capricorns don't really like, they can overwork themselves to the point where they forget to give themselves downtime and stuff. Now I'm not a Capricorn, but I do have a lot of Capricorn. Well, I have some multiple Capricorn placements in my charts and significant things in my Capricorn in the house of Capricorn, which is in my 11th house of friends, networks, community. Just astrology is so cool. Anyways, so yeah, as a sixth sensory person, start appreciating the importance of refreshing your body, mind, and spirit by scheduling downtime. Time to do nothing but relax. What is that? What is that? What is that? My Capricorn Mercury, my Aries moon is like, excuse me, I need to be doing stuff that's gonna help me in my future. Technically, yes, I know. Okay, I know spirit guides. They're ready to clap back at me already. That is helping me in my future because it's helping clear my mind and reset my body to be able to work and not burn out and blah blah blah. It's gonna help affect my health and all things. Okay. But yeah, that sounds so like unappealing. Doing nothing and just relaxing. I mean it sounds great and all, but like I relaxed on my birthday, which is on the 24th. Anyways, okay. I received this message, okay? I'm joking, I'm gonna relax. Okay, time to do nothing but relax, hang out, and simply allow the world to go by. It affords you the inner space you need to refuel your psychic energy, your psychic engines, and gain access to the higher and more subtle vibrations that you may have bypassed by living in such a fast-paced, intense world. Let me read that again. It affords you the inner space you need to refuel your psychic engines and gain access to the higher and more subtle vibrations that you may have bypassed by living in such a fast-paced, intense world. Your ego, your ego generally doesn't approve of downtime. Oh my gosh, okay. I clearly have work to do on my ego, which I thought I handled last year. But hey, it's an ongoing process when you're in your spiritual journey, and I've heard that from a lot of intuitive practitioners. I used to have one that I used to work with consistently when I used to work at the metaphysical store. And she would tell me that all the time. Like, I always asked her, I'm like, I would think that intuitive healers or practitioners are like perfect by now. Like, they know what they need to do. They're very in tune. But she's like, no, it's when you heal one thing, you're on to healing the next thing. And then sometimes things come back and get triggered. And it's like healing is a forever life process. So that's fun. No, but it gets easier once you are in tune. You know how to deal with certain things. But yeah, dang, that was like a thing. I have some ego work to do clearly still. Your ego generally doesn't approve of downtime because it's asked to give up control, which it doesn't want to do. Ooh. Yep. You're speaking to my Aquarius sun right now. Rather, it wants to run your life through fear and anxiety, keeping things in your head and under control. Okay, no, sorry. Rather, it wants to run your life through fear and anxiety, keeping things in your head and under control. The hallmark of 5 sensory unhappy living. Dang, your ego, man. Downtime liberates you from this fear-based treadmill and reconnects you to the pace and peace of universal flow. As my personal spiritual teacher once told me, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Wow. What a crush to my ego right now. Now is one of those times. Now! I had so much planned for today. What do you mean, now? You telling me I should take this day off? Oh gosh, that doesn't sound appealing. Oh, I may have to. Dang, man. It's February 1st though. I'm supposed to like start the month off right. And hey, well, starting the month off right is paying attention to my body, giving myself downtime. Okay. Alright, the next thing is walk it off. Okay. You have slipped into energetic stagnation and your mind is wiring, preventing your vibes from getting through. To interrupt this energy hiccup, suspend your thinking and go for a walk. Higher vibrations flow like the rhythms of nature. So it's important to step out of your mind and into the flow. Walk for 15 to 20 minutes, leaving your struggles at home. The movement will reconnect you to the outdoor world, even in the city, and open all energetically closed circuits. As you walk, get back into your heart where your vibes can be felt. Walking always raises your vibrations and settles your mind, which is exactly what you need right now. Don't say you don't have time. The time spent not walking and figuring things out is wasted time. As you well know, your guides will walk with you and bring solutions. Open your heart and listen. Wow. Dang it. I have to relax today. Now you know that the person has Capricorn and there a lot of Capricorn in their chart, or major Capricorn placements if they make this statement. Because a lot of people will love to relax. And me, I'm just like, ew, relaxing? I got things to do. I got goals to accomplish. And I'm so close. Yesterday, what do I call it? Yesterday, I finalized, I made a major progress on an idea that I've had for a while now, but it's been revised and within the past couple of days, I've been very much in flow with like how I actually want to finally create this thing that I've been like really thinking about for the past, or trying to like do for the past 1 to 2 years. And I am very, very excited about it. I don't know if I should share it. I guess I should. So I've been really, as you guys know, I don't have any friends. If you don't know now you know. Hey, but it's intentional. I let go of a lot of friends that didn't serve me, a major friend, and also, well, I guess you could say, yeah, I let go of multiple friends. I guess all my friends that didn't serve me. Um, and also, I use friends. I feel like this is a very Aquarius thing for me to say, but I use the term. I don't use the term friends lightly. So I do have acquaintances, but I don't necessarily believe our relationship is strong enough for me to really call them my friend just yet. Um, and it's like I'm not like that type of person where I'm like, oh, like I don't know. It's like when you get a connection with somebody, when you instantly connect, and also like I feel like friendship is like when you communicate often and just certain things like that. So yeah, I have some people in my life, especially the one girl that invited me to the cacao ceremony last month in January, which was amazing. But yeah, like friends who I like communicate with often and they know who I am, me, and like honestly, whoever's watching this video, if you're a subscriber or follower to this channel, I view you more like a friend, to be honest, than like the people like my acquaintances, because like you guys, I talk to you guys more. It's a consistent communication, even though you guys don't talk to me that much. And I'm not going to talk about that because I don't want to peer pressure. Like, I say this as a joke, but my goal for my community is a lot of back and forth communication. Like, I'm fine with talking to the camera, but I always tell myself, like, I'm no Leo. I feel like Leos like the attention, they love the spotlight, and they love talking about themselves. And I do this with a purpose, and that's to connect with others. Like, I'm not just on this camera because I want to like talk about myself. Like, I talk about myself so I can like share and connect with others. And like, yeah, so my goal is to like really get to a point where my engagement is high. It's like consistent, I guess. I won't say high, but consistent. And I just love hearing about other people's and their stories and just certain things like that. So this has to do with the thing that I've been wanting to create, and I really want to create a space. And I know there's a lot of people doing this, but I feel like we all could bring our own energies into things. And I have a lot of like, yeah, I just want to create a community of spiritual and astrology girlies to come together and like have like weekly hangout sessions where we talk about where we connect and heal together, and do like things like this where we like do our spiritual practices together, and just help each other and share our stories and all this stuff, and just connect through like things, the similar journeys. So I've been trying to do that. And I've also been like trying to see how I can do that in a way that funds the life that I'm trying to live, So I've been like really considering. I started a Patreon. I had it at something, and then I completely revised it. And now officially I really do believe that I want to make my Patreon like a virtual women's circle, which is going to be, like I said, a space for women to come together and connect and heal through spirituality and astrology and health and wellness and all that stuff as well. But yeah, like I really want to, that women's circle that I went to really was like, the energy was so, it was like I was meant for that, I was meant to host, I was meant to like be within communities of women and help to encourage each other and just stuff like that. And I do believe like I'm a good like leader. I feel like I have a lot of leadership qualities, and I feel like I could really help like inspire and motivate, like, but not just me. Like I really want to learn from others as well and connect with different people, because I feel like we all have something to learn from each other. no matter where we are in life, we're all different and unique, and we all have something to learn from each other. So I'm really thinking about starting like weekly virtual women circles where we, do our spiritual practices together, and we share our stories, and we talk about all type of things, feminine and women experiences, and just certain things like, yeah, spirituality, astrology, all that. So I'm thinking about doing that. And I've been really, really working on that, creating an outline. I literally did like a month worth of like things that I want to do for the Patreon and all this stuff. So I've just been in like really good flow with that. And yeah, I guess I just need it's time for me to have some downtime though, because I do feel like I've definitely been going hard and being like in consistent flow, and like just getting a lot of ideas and I've just been like my creativity faucet has been like flowing. But now, like I said, I think sometimes when it's flowing, I can get overly excited and just focus on that and forget to have my downtimes and focus on my body. So I think today will be that day, as much as I'm just like, oh, but I'm such in flow and I'm so excited for everything, all the ideas and everything. But yeah, so I'm gonna spend today after I post this video. I don't know, I was gonna go on live today too, which maybe I can still do. We'll see. We'll see. But I wanted to go on live today on my YouTube channel to kind of reflect on January, like on camera, like astrologically, and look at like where the sun was transiting, what house was the sun, just like do some like astrological reflections on January, and astrologically what was my goals, or what was going on astrologically in my chart during January, and how did that resonate with me. I was considering doing something like that, but I was going to do it on a live video so I don't have to edit it. I could just so I could still like record my my downtime, right? I guess if I'm doing it through live, that's the only excuse. But even with that, all right, I definitely need to eat and drink some water. Okay, all right, I'm gonna be leaving soon because this is the third time I had to make some space on my phone. But yeah, I feel like today I need to focus on downtime so I could go to the grocery store. I could cook my food that I need to cook. I could clean, do some laundry. I could maybe even take me a little bath, cleansing bath, Himalayan sea salt bath for cleansing. I could watch some YouTube videos. I could listen to some music and just have like a slow paced day. Taurus rules my third house. Jupiter is currently going through Taurus, so I feel like grounding myself, going on the walk too, maybe doing some yoga today. Maybe I'm trying to think, should I go to a class? Okay, now I'm seeing I'm trying to do too much. I need to see where my moon is in too today. Let's look at, wait, can I even see? I'm gonna have to, well, let's see. I think today the moon is in Libra, which means oh yeah, it's in Libra. So I believe it's currently transiting through my 8th house. And 8th house is always like, I feel like it's a reset for myself, because it's always like letting go, realizing your bad habits, your obsessions, and very Pluto-y, and letting go of the things that aren't serving you, letting go of the obsessive tendencies that you're having, you know. I don't know. So interesting. Um so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna finish off. Yeah, the tomorrow I'll be refreshed for this month. Well, I'm saying like one day it's gonna refresh me, but it's gonna be important, necessary for me to set, start, lead with the energy that I want to this month, rather than starting off the month borderlining, what is the word? Borderlining burnout, and being high on anxiety and stuff, all that stuff, stress. And then tomorrow I will, because I need to figure out when I want to launch this Patreon. So yeah, the Patreon is going to be $5 a month, where you're going to have access to so much, but mainly a beautiful community of people, others, astrology and spiritual first, and astrology girlies. And we're gonna literally do what I do every morning and every night, which I haven't shown my night routine, but I want to start doing that as well. And that's, and like I was thinking, like, before anybody, like, whenever anyone signs up, that I'm gonna ask them to give me their, like, birth chart information, like, their time, the things that you need to get your access to your birth chart, because I want to be able to, like, every week I want to be like that go-to astrology friend. And even if other people like astrology, that's great, because it'll just be like a confirmation. But I want to be able to, like, give you, like, your weekly themes that you need to focus on for the next coming month, and just certain things like that, but merging it with spirituality, because I do believe spirituality comes first, and then astrology, because astrology is just a tool. Spirituality is like your being, so you need to be connected, with yourself first, and just have a healthy way of adding astrology to your daily routine, and not, like, letting that override you. But anyways, I just have so many amazing ideas. Like, I want to bring on a guest. I want to learn a bunch of things with you guys. I want to bring on, like, guests and other people who are in the, spiritual and astrology community. And I want to talk about all the taboo things. And I don't know. I just can't wait to do that. So, like I said, I'm thinking I really want to do that. I'm kind of sharing my ideas, which is fine. But I'll go more into it. But like I said, $5 a week, not $5 a month, which will help me be able to, be able to do this without having to wait, because I have to go and work other places and just certain things like that, which I'm fine with working. But I've been working for someone for a while, and now I'm finally ready, and I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I have been allowed the resources to take a risk and go for my dreams. So I feel like 2024 is my green light, go, so I'm gonna go for it. And I have doubts, because I'm like, well, I haven't been able to build a community as, like, in the way that I would have liked to right now. I'm still growing, but, like, it's okay for me to still launch it while I'm still growing, because it's just gonna grow. I don't know. So yeah, it's crazy though, because everything is, like, syncing up. Yesterday, as I received. Okay, I'm gonna end this soon. Sorry. This is just like my vending sesh, I guess, at this point. We're past the whole. And this is what happens. I'm not going to the gym this morning, so I have time to rant. But two more things. Yesterday, I kept seeing the 444 a lot. Okay? I'm looking at the time. Time is running out. I kept seeing 444 a lot yesterday. Okay? I already told you guys that I woke up the night before that. I asked my spirit guides to wake me up at 4:30. The next day I woke up at 4:25. Before 4:30, my alarm went off, which was great because my boyfriend, I wasn't able to wake him and everything. And then I kept seeing 444 a lot yesterday. And then the day before that, I was seeing like 333 a lot. So I just feel like I keep seeing like all these synchronicities and all these angel numbers to just remind me that I'm being supported by my guides. And I also feel like I've been more in flow recently for the past couple of days about like, you know, creating this Patreon and really wanting to go for it. Do this women's circle. Do this because I feel like me going to that women's circle, that cacao ceremony was like an eye opener and like a reminder, or to show me like my purpose, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I just feel like I just need to go for it and don't overthink. So, oh yeah, and then last night I used an astrology app called the Chani app, and I looked up my astrology of the day before I went to sleep, so I always look at it at night, which is kind of one of the things I want to like show you guys more. I'm going to include that in my night when I start posting my night routines as well. I'm going to call it my night rituals. Let's see, I didn't even receive. Dang it. Hold on. Dang it. I don't even think I got it. Okay. So, my daily astrology horoscope said this. I'm gonna read it. It says for the past 7 months, your belief in what's possible in 24 hours has expanded, and that's talking about Taurus transiting through my third house. Whether you've been shooting a documentary about the neighborhood cats, trading world, what is this word? I'll put a screenshot of what is of Worldle tips or Wordle tips with your barista, or spearheading a local artist fair. There's much to discover in your own backyard. In fact, you might be ready to debut your face painting prowess at the next farmer's market. Do it. By sharing your skills with those close at hand, you'll weave a community that's truly generative. And that is my confirmation that I need to do the women's circle. And I feel like I just need to go for it. Everything that I've been learning for the past year or two about my spiritual practices and combining spirituality and astrology in my daily life, I've been doing this for a long time. And I think it's finally time for me to share this with others. And like if it were my friends and we were sitting down together, you guys were I want it to be like we're sitting in a room together, we're doing everything together, we're setting the tone. I'm helping you guys even formulate your own like spiritual routines, daily routines, and also like understanding your astrology and how to use that in a healthy and practical and productive way every day. So I just feel very excited about this, and I'm gonna go for it. But first, before I hit the green light, hit the gas, and really like start promoting it, I'm going to launch it first and then really promote it. I'm gonna have some downtime today and see what comes out of it. Just relax with no expectations, actually. And then I'm gonna walk it off. I'm gonna go for a walk today. So I received this. Spirit guides, thank you for your guidance. As always, I received this message. And I'm excited. Happy February 1st. And yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, anything or all of the above. I would love and appreciate. And I will be relaxing today. And I will be focusing on my downtime and my walks today. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow, I guess, for an update on how my downtime day went.